And good evening, everyone. I hope you guys are all doing well. This evening, we will be talking about Great Depression foods. So, guys, I know you guys are interested in this, and I am too. I know a couple people in my family have actually lived through the Great Depression, so I know a couple things that they had to do. So, how about we get started, guys? And let's get started right now. And welcome back, everyone. I hope you guys are all doing well. And I noticed me poor angel, Island of the Jade Sun, is not feeling so hot right now. So I really hope that you feel better, Lovey. I know that second shot for COVID can throw you for a loop. So I do hope you feel better very soon with that. Also, guys, yesterday, I know I didn't do a stream because I wasn't feeling so hot myself. So, guys, I apologize for the late notification yesterday that I wasn't doing a stream. So, I apologize again. But I notice you guys are rip-roaring and ready to talk about this. So, guys, let's get going. If you guys know some good foods that were done during the Great Depression, please feel free to share them. Uncle Jack Lambert says from YouTube, let's see, Depression is just nothing comparing the old style family icing on cake. Hi, Emma. And Jackie says, my favorite Depression meal is poor man's meal. Shepherd's pie. Yes, definitely, Becky. That is definitely a Depression food. Talking about the Great Depression, Emma, and foods during that time. You quite haven't gotten there yet in school. Also, from YouTube, Jackie says, dandelion salad. And yeah, that was another Depression food. Another thing that I know during the Great Depression, a lot of people, I don't want to say sanctioned, but got things, milk, bread, butter. I know a lot of people either had to make that themselves or they actually had to take and get them in a small quantity. So I know a lot of people lived off of the cream chip beef and gravy over toast from Becky on YouTube. So yes, that was definitely a depression food. Hot dogs and beans.
That sounds good.
Becky says she has no picture or sound. Are you guys getting picture and sound on me, or? Okay. She may need to I can't even think straight. Oh my goodness. Reboot. Yeah, refresh. Thank you guys. Let me scoot back up for a few moments.
Whatever it's called.
Give me a minute. I gotta scroll back up so I can actually get some of this stuff. Yes, we said hot dogs and beans. Grilled cheese. Yes, cheese was also sanctioned and spread very thin. So that was definitely something was very hard to come by. Also, Jackie says Hoover stew, tomato soup, wacky cake, potato soup, navy bean soup. Yup. Okay, thank you guys for letting me know that everything's good. Welcome back, Becky. Poor thing. Potato pancakes. Yup. Chocolate cream pie. Yes, if you were able to make it. So yeah, definitely. I know people made what they called sauerkraut pancakes. Beans and bread, bread and coffee. Yup. Hold on one second. Apparently, let's see. Sound. Give me one moment, everyone. I'm going to try something really quick. Okay, hopefully that helps. So I apologize about the sound fading in and out. Hopefully what I just did works. Please let me know if it does start fading in and out again. Spaghetti pie, rice pudding, yes. Frozen fruit salad, definitely. So basically, during the Great Depression, you guys were making what you could and, eating what you could, even if it was just bread and toast or, crackers and milk or something, crackers and water. I know plenty of people that actually had to survive on just crackers and water during the Great Depression. One of them was my great-grandmother, who passed away. So she told us a lot of stories about that era and living off of just crackers and water. Every now and then she was able to take and get some bread and butter and milk, but it was very few and far between. So her and her kids had to live off of just crackers and water. So it was very difficult for them in that time. Meat and potato patties. Yup. Very true, Becky. Put all the leftovers in a pie shell. Poor man's pie. Exactly. Exactly. Spaghetti and bacon. So basically, you know, whatever you could afford at that time and whatever they had was whatever you were getting. Sadly. So I know, like I said, guys, yesterday I missed my show, so I'm going to actually make that show up on Sunday. So, guys, you know, keep an eye out on Sunday for an evening show from me. And that is actually going to be for medieval foods for that show. And hey, there is DJ Rockin' Ron on Twitch, guys. Thank you for hosting the show, buddy. I appreciate that. This evening we are doing Great Depression foods. We've got a lot of comments so far on YouTube. So, guys, thank you so much for joining in. And guys, DJ Rockin' Ron is an amazing DJ. He is over on Twitch. And yes, you did. You did tell me you were going to make it. So I appreciate that, DJ Rockin' Ron. He does an amazing Sunday show, guys. He starts, if I am not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, DJ Rockin' Ron at 9 a.m. and he plays some amazing gospel music. They've got a wonderful prayer chain that goes. And let me tell you what, he gets people fired up with his music. It is amazing. So I would definitely recommend seeing him. So he just posted this in, guys. I'm going to throw this up on the screen for him. I will definitely recommend going and listening to DJ Rockin' Ron. He is an amazing, amazing person. So, and you are very, very welcome there, DJ Rockin' Ron. And yes, sausage Johnny cakes, yes. From Jackie, over on YouTube. And walking, I will be what time did I set that for, guys? Let me double check that on Sunday. I can actually change the time if need be. I can go to an 8:15 show, or I will keep it at the 7:15 p.m. For Sunday's show. So, and I had totally forgotten Sunday is Father's Day. So I may since Sunday is Father's Day, guys, go ahead. I'll go ahead and cancel that show, and what I'll do is I'll probably double up one evening. So I'll figure that out during the rest of this week, so I can try to make up that one show. But more than likely, I'll just double up on show times, probably on Saturday. So, and just leave Sunday out since it is Father's Day. I don't want to disturb Father's Day for everyone. So let's see. Okay, wait a minute. Where did okay, there it is. We have green potato pie from Jackie over on YouTube. So please, my Twitchers, guys, please feel free to jump into the chat and give your Great Depression food comments. You guys are more than welcome to jump in. Please feel free to do so. I see all the comments here. So that's how I knew DJ Rock and Ron was with us this evening. We just do this and have fun. I ask my members to throw in their, comments and everything, and I try to read them all. Yes, I may miss one or two, and I apologize. So, guys, like I said, Twitch users, my YouTubers are amazing. They are constantly coming up with things. So, please feel free to jump in. Also from Jackie, Corn Dog Casserole on YouTube. Becky Medvets says, cut up cabbage and onion, put in a pot, add tomato sauce tomato juice or sauce, and all leftover pieces of meat and veggie goulash. That sounds good. And I'm getting tongue twisted here, guys. Sorry about that. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Amanda says, most bakeries in the Great Depression were hurting due to lack of supplies they needed. So many had to learn how bake without eggs and other livestock supplies. And yeah, Amanda, that is very, very true. Great fact that you have placed in there. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. And it does look like both my Steam Elements bots are working for us this evening, so that's awesome. Jackie also says egg drop soup. Yup. Walking says coffee with bread. Yes, most people did do that. Macaroni and cheese, Kraft macaroni and cheese. Yes. Oop. That's okay. Becky's grandson. You are welcome anytime during the show. You know this. We are so glad that you are with us. And Becky also says sugar was scarce. Yes, sugar was scarce. A lot of things were scarce. Butter, cheese, sugar. I know bread at times was scarce. Flour was scarce every now and then, from what I heard. I'm trying to think. There were some meats that were scarce. Also, a lot of people went to Spam. Spam was a huge thing back then, and I know a lot of people got sick of it, but if it worked, it worked. It got you by. Oh, wait a minute. I missed something up here. Depression era cakes is a cake made of brown sugar, water, oil, raisins, cinnamon, cloves, and nutmegs mixed with flour and baking powder and soda. Correct. Thank you for that. Also, cool information. That's what I love about you viewers. You come up with the most amazing information. And if I don't know it, you guys do, and you help bring it to the show. And that is what my show is about, is coming together and talking about stuff like this and getting it out there for other people to see and to know. Walking says on YouTube, apple, peaches, watermelons, any kind of fruit that was available. Yeah, very true. Peanut butter, stuffed onions. That doesn't even sound remotely good. Sorry, but that just does not sound good. But hey, whatever floats your boat, right? Fish. Yes, fish was very prominent. Especially if people needed to get out there and do fishing, so they at least had the fish. And yay! Amanda, yes, your degree is helpful. So Becky also says home canned peaches and pears from her grandson, actually. When you guys see the / grandson, we know that it's Becky's grandson who's speaking. So yes, that was also another very useful Great Depression food. Peanut butter bread, yes. Chicken noodle soup from my love over on Twitch, yes. And then also Kraft macaroni and cheese from Jackie on YouTube. And we've said chocolate cream pie. And Walking says they used to use rhubarb in certain meals. And yeah, that is very true. They did. And peanut butter bread, Jackie, yes, we've said that one as well. So basically, oh yes, cucumber sandwiches as well, Becky. Very true. Cucumber sandwiches were a thing. So basically, whatever you had is whatever you were able to, throw together and have a meal. And meals were very difficult from what I understand and I've heard. So poor man's meals were definitely a thing. Also from my love, he's switching back and forth from Twitch to YouTube, lettuce and tomato sandwiches, which is very true. Yes. Onion sandwiches from Becky's grandson on YouTube. Rice pudding. Yes. Sorry, guys. I'm just going back through to make sure I didn't miss anything. And from my love on Twitch, meats were very hard to get during the Great Depression. And yeah, they were. Oh my goodness, Becky. I got to throw this one up on the screen. She says the neighbor's dog. Just kidding. But who knows? I don't know. I never lived through that time, so I wouldn't know, but who knows? Wouldn't put it past someone, but There we go. I'm going to throw this up on the screen from Walking Corpse on YouTube. A lot of food back then, it depends where you live, where you can get food locally grown in their state. Yeah, that is true. That is very true. And God bless you if you were a farmer or you were living off the land, So I can only imagine what it was like living back during the Great Depression. I can only imagine. Nowadays, we are so, I want to say we are spoiled with food, in all honesty, because of we're not having to go through, any of the shortages that the Great Depression went through at this point. So I can only imagine what they went through. Oh, yes, that's also another good point, Amanda, and I appreciate you for bringing this up. She says, don't forget, during the Great Depression, there were months when the Midwest could not grow anything. Yeah, and that is totally true. And if you were able to get the butter, Becky, yes, bowls of buttered rice. And exactly, my love, that's exactly what I was saying. Whoops, let me put this up here. Yes, we are so spoiled with food, but the problem is not that it's like Great Depression, because a lot of people are still food insecure. True. Very true. Rice patties from Walking on YouTube, definitely. And Walking says, whoops, let me put this up here. If you lived in big cities, food was even harder. And yeah, it was. You were lucky if you got food. Popcorn for a cheap snack, yes, from Becky's grandson, yes. For a cheap snack, yeah. I am pretty sure that during that time people, did eat some popcorn. Excuse me. And Amanda, if you don't mind elaborating on your last comment, saying that it was called a Dust Bowl, what was called a Dust Bowl, if you don't mind what was called a Dust Bowl in the chat, if you don't mind my asking. Oh goodness. DJ Rock and Ron and my love are talking about last Sunday's show that he had done. We were all fired up. Definitely had a lot of fun on Sunday with DJ Rock and Ron. So, okay, here we go, guys. Amanda has described a Dust Bowl for us. The Dust Bowl was the name given to the drought-stricken Southern Plain region of the United States, which suffered severe dust storms during a dry period in the 1930s. There you go, guys. She's coming up with some amazing facts to put in here for us. And thank you so much, Becky and Becky's grandson. They are saying to please smash that like button if you are enjoying the content. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. And yes, a lot of hunting deer and rabbit and squirrel. Yup. Hey, that's awesome, Amanda. Trust me, it helps the stream and it helps other people know about, the actual Great Depression, because that was something I didn't know that they actually called those particular areas, which was the Dust Bowl. I didn't know they called it that. So that brought something very interesting and valued to this particular stream. So that is why I love having the input from my viewers. This is why I am such an interactive show. So people can come in and be like, hey, look, she's talking about the Great Depression. I know a lot about this. Putting in the input, helping other people see and understand that era. So it helps. It helps me. It helps other people to understand it. And if somebody is in my stream that happens to come in and be like, hey, look, I lived through this era. Granted, I don't think that's going to happen, but you never know. And thank you so much for the bless yous, guys. And thank you, my love, for mentioning that up on Twitch for my Twitch users. I appreciate that. And walking, I am not sure if that is exactly what Amanda is talking about. I think what she was saying with the whole Dust Bowl thing was thank you. She just stated it. Corpse, it was mostly dry storms. So there we go. Oh my goodness. And yes, they did overwork the land. That is very true too. So I'm wondering if that helped contribute to the actual dust that was brought up. Oh my goodness. From Walking Corpse, people were even eating roadkill during that time, from what his grandmother told him. And that's sad. It's sad that people had to resort to eating roadkill. But if that's something that you've got to do to survive, then I guess you're biting the bullet to do it. So, oh my goodness, Becky, you wouldn't do that to your poor papa. Sorry, guys. Something's irritating my nose, and I don't know what it is, so I apologize if I keep doing this. It's an invisible feather. I'm blaming this on my wonderful fiance. He's sitting over there purposely trying to tickle my nose through the screen with a feather. So as we're waiting for some more comments, guys, as you noticed in my chat for my YouTubers and my Twitchers now, I have my Stream Elements bots are going for everything that I have, anywhere from being able to tip me. You guys are more than welcome to do so. My Buy Me a Coffee. Now, with my Buy Me a Coffee, guys, please don't forget, it is not a requirement to watch my show. You guys are more than welcome to watch this show without paying a penny, okay? I ask, if you have it, feel free. If you don't, I'm not worried about it, because I'm still going to take and bring you this content. It will help better the show, by all means. But if you can't, you can't. No big deal. So please remember that, guys. Do not take and try to put money on my shows if you do not have it. That is one thing I will stress to you guys, and I've always stressed it. So please, if you are interested, then please go to the Buy Me a Coffee. You can become a one-time supporter, a monthly member, or a yearly member. Now, if you guys become a yearly member, please remember you're getting 2 months for free. Also, you guys are more than welcome to join my Gilded. Also, I have a Facebook page, so you guys are more than welcome to join those. I do also have a merchandise store. Please feel free to check out the merchandise store. Also, for my email address, you guys are more than welcome to take and email me. Granted, it says questions. It doesn't have to be only questions, okay? For the email address, it's questions@auroraseatery.com. You guys are more than welcome to send recipes or just comments about the show or ideas for the show. If you guys don't want to join the Gilded, you guys are, allowed to do so without any type of payments. So everything is free to you guys. So you guys are able to take and join my Gilded, my Facebook page, email me without having to pay a dime. And you're able to also watch the shows. So the only thing that you're paying for is if you want to do so. Please remember that. Oops. Scrolling back up so I can catch everybody's comments real quick. Okay, so from Becky on YouTube, that was my grandson that said about our dog. He forgot to put the /grandson. Oopsie. So let's see. I'm going to do this. Walking says, if you like food and you like cooking, then you're definitely in the right place. Jamie will cover as much as we want to learn. Yes. Amen to that, Walking. Definitely. Definitely. Aw, Amanda. Thank you, honey. Yes, you can pay me in love just by being here. So, okay, guys, I think that is it for this evening, because I think everybody is kind of trying to scratch their heads like, okay, what else? What else? What else? What else? No, I said that. No, wait, we've said that. Nope, nope, nope. So instead of sitting here racking your brains anymore, we will take and call it an evening. Now, guys, also remember at 9:20, Real Tax Talk is coming online for you guys. So please, 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 please remember to join him. He is awesome. He loves to talk about taxes, break down tax forms for you guys. So guys, please stay tuned for Real Tax Talk here at 9:20. And one last quick thing. Remember, pancakes are only waffles' evil cousins. Anyway, guys, you have an amazing night. I love you guys. Thank you guys for joining in. All of my Twitchers, all of my YouTubers, thank you guys again for joining me. You guys have an amazing night. I will see you guys here tomorrow at 8:15. Have a good night, everyone.